Hello. This is the wrap up for Scores No More. I know I'm supposed to have 8 episodes, but I can't count. So yeah, this is 8 now. Thanks. So yeah, this is the wrap up. We talk about like the whole thing coming up here
The
and making it.
whole thing.
Yeah. So basically, when I was making this, originally I found writing very intimidating, but I usually ended up working it out. So. I usually ended up like thinking about it like the whole week and then writing it down for the last 2 days. And that's how I kind of proceeded on the episodes. And I don't know, it's pretty well. Most of them for my own personal amusement. Yeah. Or just to express vendettas I have or things I hate. Or things I like. And I did not know how to make Richter's character a joke character or not a joke character.
Okay.
Richter liked this character as it was.
I love this character too, but I just didn't know how to not make fun of him and your inability to speak like all the time. It was just so much fun.
She's so mean to me. I don't know what I did.
I know.
You didn't have to do anything though. You're already perfect.
Then why are you making fun of me?
It's just so much fun though. I don't know how to not like make fun of me.
Let her have
So-
it. She's so really the one on the side of the doing
So,
the
Jim-
making fun of instead of being making fun of.
Yeah, so Jim, how you getting on with all your syphilis and stuff?
Hmm?
No one else?
No one else has syphilis. Just Jim. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Simon.
I love that I can
Probably
make my character
Simon.
not fight because that was
Simon's
cool.
crotch is a Marvel Civil War of ST.
'Cause I didn't want my character to fight and be like too much in there. I wanted more of the focus to be on you guys. It was fun doing a whole bunch of voices though. That was really fun.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah. Also, I loved Mole's like voice changer thing. That was really super awesome.
Yeah, I like my character.
Yeah.
That was super fun. And I don't know if it kind of makes up for it because you had 2 voices and Richter had none, so it still levels out.
This is true.
So, and it was cool that he was like a Final Fantasy character. So I tried to look up a lot of stuff from Final Fantasy VI because I believe that's the one he mentioned.
I said the world was similar to that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always pictured him kind of like Chrono, like that kind of art style. So like whenever I was thinking of animations he would do, I don't know. Just,
That's
like,
cool.
can I see that in Chrono Trigger? What would that look like? Then I'll do that.
That's really cool. Yeah, I was a little sprite fairy. A really derpy sprite fairy. Like I actually drew out the sprite and like with like pencil and I was like, oh that looks derpy.
Oh, when are we gonna see that? I want to see that
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, we need to see that picture.
Oh, I think I have it on my phone still. I have to find it. Mole already saw it. I could probably draw it for you again. It's just like it's basically like I think maybe 5 blocks and then like a smile.
Does she have a square head? Is that where that started?
Yeah, it's like two blocks is down for like a body, then like 2 diagonal for wings, and then I
No.
think
That started because, she has a square head.
Oh yeah.
head, then maybe like 1 pixel for like arm, 1 pixel for leg, because it's a side profile.
So my character, I was picturing him being basically like a modern gamer, or well, modern game, I should say. So I was thinking like a little kid, like how they did with The Last of Us, where like Ellen Page, whatever, it'd be like a little kid scanned like that. Then when he transforms into the demon, he's gonna be like an overly violent, barbaric demon, like Kratos style combat with, and just eat through stuff with his sword. So I'm like, why the fuck not? They totally do that nowadays. And then when it goes to the kid, people be like, oh my god, because it's a kid, and because the kid now smiled. Oh my god, it's got so much like emotions. oh my god, my emotions. Instead of, actually having to flesh out characters.
Yeah,
don't do that.
I'm not that good at that. I just wrote stuff for fun. There was no real sense of like real character development here.
I didn't say you.
Oh,
I
no,
was
I
talking
know
about
I totally
actual
did.
games.
Really.
I have an actual game for you, because like I said, like The Last of Us, in my opinion, there has like no character, but most of it stems from the fact that it happens to be ultra realistic-ish in terms of the looks. Everyone's like, oh my god, my emotions.
Yeah, so I just pretty much wrote every episode because I thought, hey, this would be fun, and it was. So it wasn't like super like in depth and everything. Like
So, what was the inspiration behind Jim's giraffe from Toys R Us?
Pee Wee Herman.
There's millions of Jeffrey all under one roof. It's called Toys R Us.
Right, Jim. Your inspiration was Pee Wee Herman.
Not really, no. Although Pee Wee Herman is back, check out his new movie on Netflix.
No, we do not condone checking out pedophiles.
I thought it was like he was in like a gay theater. I thought it was.
Oh, no, that was when he got arrested. But then when they found his computer, he had loads of like naked children pictures all over his hard drive.
Oh, okay.
But he managed to get
I thought that
away
was
with it
Mary.
by some. He managed to get away with it somehow by basically claiming it was just art and not sexual.
Ah, okay. I
And
don't
I'm
know
like,
that at
fuck.
all.
And I'm like, fuck you.
Well, if only he could prove that the children didn't give their consent.
Doesn't matter if he gave consent.
No, I'm saying it had to be photographed.
That
'Cause then
still
you can't really
doesn't
have it
matter.
art. Then it's just stalker pictures.
We try.
She doesn't know what pedophilia is.
I know what pedophilia is. It's what Jim's weekend.
To defeat a pedophile.
Yeah.
It's never gonna not be funny.
It's not. Jim's not saying much.
You plugged in, Jim? Is your microphone working?
I feel like he's probably watching something and just ignoring us.
No, I'm right here. I'm just choosing not to participate in this conversation at the moment.
We were also asking what was the inspiration about behind your giraffe.
A
Neither of us
lot of it was Crash Bandicoot.
There we go.
Mm.
I was kind of going a combination of Crash Bandicoot, and then I just kind of said, okay, it'll be a magical land populated by animals, and I tried to think of what things would be what different animals and stuff like that. So, yeah, basically that. Maybe a little bit of Spyro the Dragon, but mostly Crash Bandicoot, just that style of game. And the giraffe staff and his general abilities, that was Lego Gandalf.
Did you choose a staff because it rhymes with giraffe?
Well, at first I said, oh, a staff would be cool. I wonder if I could find a staff with giraffes on it, and I googled giraffe staff, and I found one. I'm like, okay, that'll work.
But did you choose staff because it rhymes with
No,
giraffe?
I chose staff because staffs are cool.
Okay.
You know, honestly, I feel like that the sentence that started with "I googled giraffe staff" would have ended much differently. I'm glad that it didn't. Like, I googled giraffe staff, and then after a little bit of refining that, because
So,
Yep.
But yeah, it was fun.
So, Pew, what was the inspiration for making the bad guy a random downloadable henchman?
I just thought it'd be funny if the bad guy was someone of no particular, like he's not significant. Like he's just some random asshole who just kind of wanted recognition, and to be like someone, so he could get like the actual like chick of some other game who's actually someone, but he can't.
So, Dr. Ethvognitis is actually from a game?
What?
Dr. Ethvognitis is actually from a game?
She's just any game with like with a main character scientist person in it. She wasn't
So
any specific game.
basically what you're saying is the main enemy is someone from a different game who wants to go into another game, almost like he went turbo.
Yeah, but there
Nice.
was all the creepy love shit in it, which I thought was funny.
Turbo-tastic.
And then I gave him the voice of what I thought the voice for Dr. Alfie would be for Undertale.
Okay then.
He's a little dinosaur. Actually, technically, I found out that Dr. Alfie's a chick, but
Yeah.
it doesn't it didn't say in
It
was a
could be a
totally
lesbian
androgynous.
lover, equal opportunity. What the hell?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that in Undertale, I didn't know that it was a chick, and 'cause it didn't specify. But later, apparently, somewhere I may have missed it. It said that she was a chick once in one bit of dialogue, and I
Oh,
missed
so
it. So.
what you're saying is you saw the word doctor and thought that can't be a woman.
Oh no, it didn't have anything inherently female, so I thought it was androgynous. Your main character is androgynous, and they're pretty much whatever you really want them to be.
No, I'm gonna let this one go.
Yeah.
Some of them I let go, Rick.
Sometimes you gotta throw the fish back.
So yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll admit this was a fun story. My only complaint with it would have been I still don't know what the fuck happened in the last episode.
It ended.
Oh, don't you know? We distracted him.
Yeah,
He-
it seemed to be just random, no building or escalation. It just seemed to be boom. Oh, by the way, it's over. It's oh, okay.
Yeah,
We had a
well,
mini
see,
game battle. We beat him in a series of intense mini games. While we had him distracted doing that, people went and restored the world.
we
And
had security come in and take him away, but he also got so distraught with losing because he has such a big ego that he just couldn't take it and he gave up.
all the monsters got shot by a Halo army.
Which like I said, to me, it seems, and I know you may not like that, but it seems to be more like certain stuff. As much as I like some of his books, like Stephen King's mentioned with the endings, or Pixels and stuff like that, where it's suddenly it's boom, over. Out of nowhere, and you're like, what? Oh, now Cupid's transforming into a woman, and
There was a lot of series of dialogue that
And I'm
said
like, what the
okay,
hell?
we're reeling in on him. We're reeling in on him. It's coming.
I know. I'm just saying, it should have been obviously it should have been a two-part or something to stretch out the ending, like everyone else has done.
Well, I feel like in being a DLC character, that's what he deserved.
Well, yeah, but I was saying it just felt to me like that, but with the whole Cupid becomes a woman and now he's having sex and now he's giving birth to other Cupids. It's like, well, what the fuck? Well, no.
Well, when did Cubert have a sex change?
At the end of Pixels,
Now I'm glad I didn't see that movie.
he literally transforms into a giant woman, like a normal woman, makes out with someone, and they're like, isn't it weird that he was Cupid a second ago? And they just let it go. Then suddenly the woman's gave birth, and now there's a whole crib full of Cupids.
Ah,
It's terrible.
okay then.
Yeah. It's funny that the one episode with Power Rangers and it didn't have Jim in it.
Hmm?
Yeah. They went to the equivalent of DCO, and then there was people who were not being very creative, pretty much, and decided to make their characters look like Power Rangers, and then randomly attack people at a spawning zone because they're dicks.
And what game was this?
Oh, it was this is the one episode I think you weren't in. We
Oh,
went to the equivalent of DCO world.
Yeah.
gotcha. Animal World. Fair enough.
Yeah. Which I had already planned that. I didn't specifically plan that because you weren't there.
Sure, you didn't.
Yeah, so that was really fun.
As I say, Mold didn't explicitly plan to render Marcus unnecessary by having me use his bow in the last RPG just because he wasn't there.
That wasn't me making him unnecessary. That was quite the opposite. That was me making him validated, as he himself said that would make Richter validated.
Okay then.
Don't try and turn that into a nasty thing.
No, that's to Pew. She's the expert at nasty things.
No.
Don't know. I was just doing ba la 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 la.
Hmm.
But no. I like my character.
Yeah, your character was cool.
I like your character.
The little kid.
It's a cool
Whatever
idea.
the fuck he was called.
Johnny.
Johnny, that's it. And Ravana, that's the demon.
Yeah.
Indeed. That was cool.
Oh, it's cool. I don't know why I felt the need that a fairy should have a one-syllable name, even though a lot of fairies do not have one-syllable names. But I felt like it needed to be. Um,
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah.
I agree.
Honestly, that's what I wrote it for. I just wrote it to be fun. For like literally
I
no
was,
other purpose.
I admit I wasn't sure how it was going to pan out because I was like, I want to do something weird. I'm going to make a silent protagonist from JRPGs. And I was like, this could either go really good or really, really fucking
was really
horrible. Yeah, it seems to have worked out, which is good because I was like worried, like, ooh, because it feels like, as Mole said on some things, there's no middle ground. It would either be like
Yeah.
good or just so awful.
Yeah.
Like Kanye and West's Jetsons.
Jetsons, yeah.
That's either going to be the greatest movie we ever see, or the worst.
Is it still being made?
I hope so.
Mm.
I don't want to live in a world without
In
Kanye
a world
West
without
Jetsons.
Kanye West Jetsons.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be horrible. Kanye West Jetsons doesn't happen anymore, but yet there's like Anchorman 2?
Mm.
That
I
movie
feel
doesn't
like
get made.
I lived, over 30 years in a world without Kanye West Jetsons, and I think I did okay. So.
Like I said, that doesn't get made. We should
Also,
make it into RP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, but I will put it to you, there was people that lived thousands or hundreds of years before electric.
Yeah.
And look how electric changed the world for the better. So Kanye West Jetsons, it will revolutionize us. It will change everything.
Or destroy us.
People will talk about it for years to come. It will become like a religion.
Oh,
I
I
don't
hope
think
not.
about the second part,
Oh,
but I
it's
think
gonna be
people will
the
talk about it.
Oh, it's just really funny because I want to see how bad and how fucked up it is.
Yeah, no, right.
On the plus
Yo,
side, the universe maintained balance, and they canceled the Seth MacFarlane Flintstones.
But then they decided to go ahead and make a Venom film about Spider-Man, so it's probably gonna be Agent Venom.
Mm.
Agent Venom, man.
Well,
We
it could
have
have
a
been worse.
totally
It could have
awesome
been
Hulk.
that secret agent Aunt May movie in the freaking 50s.
That would have been better than seeing Agent Venom.
You think so?
Why not? Aunt May was a spy at one point in some stuff.
That's actually canon.
She was at some point. That's why Peter's parents were spies and stuff as well.
Okay.
So it's like, well, why not? Well, yeah, a 50s spy thing, if it's tongue in cheek, it'd be really fun.
Fair enough.
But yes, scores no more.
Yep.
I like the flower. I think my favorite episode was the spelling one, because that was super fun. Like all the flowers that get off, like on spelling.
God damn it, Craig.
I just love that so much. And I was just picturing the evil flower again from Undertale. Except
just
when
like
he
the
gets so
line of-
evil and just like, bad deeds. Like, oh yeah, litter, fuck yeah. So bad. And like this one's like, yeah, spell some words for me.
I just like the line of like silently. They continue silently judging him or something.
Yeah. That's when Jim was gonna continue spelling because he's like, oh my friend, I'll just give it to you. Judging you. Yeah, that was super fun. It's basically I just took like little bits of everything that I thought like I liked and stuck it in one episode or here or there, even if it was just a little bit.
I will make a note that reaction of Craig, that could be sexual or that could be just being injected with a really heavy narcotic.
Why not both? Why not like a freaking narcotic straight to your dick?
Could be that too.
That wouldn't be sexual.
Might be. I don't know what the
Depending on how
narcotic
you
is.
insert it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, Stacy. We're talking about injecting dicks into someone or drugs into someone's dick. Don't make this awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if anyone has any experience with that.
I don't think I want to. Just the thought alone hurts.
Mm.
But it is fun.
Jim doesn't use illegal drugs on his dick. He only uses prescriptions.
They're
Hmm.
expensive.
Well, yeah, fairy whores ain't cheap.
Uh-huh. I liked my the episode that you were in here on Jim is when we went to DC. Oh, it was we went to MMO City where we talked about like World of Warcraft building always under like construction.
Eh.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff and how like all like the homeless people are like MMO characters that got discarded and no longer used.
Ah.
Yeah, I think painted a nice little picture.
Nice.
It was kind of like, imagine it kind of be like really shitty New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that redundant?
No, because it's, I mean, even worse New York City. Because actually, my hometown's way worse than New York City, so. Imagine if it was like if it was just Newburgh quality and then in the city. Just expanded upon.
I wasn't saying that there's not other place in the world worse. I was just saying a really shitty New York is redundant. It's like saying a really tasty pizza. Pizza is tasty.
But New York's not always shitty.
And pizza's not always
Okay.
tasty. Sometimes people put shit on it, but
Not as shitty as Newburgh. I'll put it this way: it's right. I live in the town. I still live nearby in the town next to the city Newburgh we grew up in. Freaking, this is a city where just on a random day for no reason, in the middle of the afternoon, a fucking 6-year-old gets clipped with a bullet just getting out of a cab.
It's on the
that's
top
nothing.
10.
That's nothing. In New York City, randomly one day, out of nowhere, a plane hit a building.
Wow.
That wasn't out of nowhere.
I'll just say it's in the top 10 of United States most dangerous cities.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no Detroit, but they keep trying. No, I'm just
They're
kidding.
getting
No.
robots. Have you
Get
seen
your
like the new game? They're getting robots, and it's called Detroit City.
Oh no, I've heard San Francisco leaves people pretty sore.
Wah, wah.
Wah. But it doesn't matter. It
Prices
doesn't.
of the apartments there? Ha.
Yeah, but Richter, it's Richter. It's not like Detroit because unlike Detroit, people still actually live here.
That's true.
Hang on. Look at Pew. Would you honestly call that living?
Hey, I am living, sort of.
Yes.
Hey,
with
I'm
with
living
2 cats
solo.
and 2 guinea pigs. Is that really living?
Yes, it is, because I always tell myself it's okay as long as I have a warm bed and kitties.
The cats will literally eat you if you die.
No, they will not.
They might.
They will eat your
They're
face.
probably just figure out a way to open the drawer of food and eat that until, I don't
No.
know, something.
They're more likely to eat you than grow opposable thumbs and figure out how drawers work.
No, like it's not like drawers where you have to like turn a knob or anything. They could just like paw it open if they really tried.
That's a wonderful idea. Cat's like, oh, we could eat her. And then like the paw sparkles and a thumb
They're
comes out.
saying that
Oh
too,
shit!
Tiffany.
And just start opening the fridge. Like, this is amazing. Yes, that's more likely.
Richter just had so many ideas for his RPG.
Yeah.
There you go. Basically, I just don't want to get eaten.
Richter will now be playing an NPC that's a catmancer.
Oh my god, that should be a class.
But some women enjoy that, Pew.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's not really much to say here. Other than it was fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It
So
was.
leave a message in
And
the
I can't
comments.
wait for a few months' time when you decide to do a sequel of Scores No More and Knuckles.
Nice.
No, won't it be
So-
like just DLC? It'll be like 3 episodes.
Yeah. So I'd love anybody who's listening to leave a message in the comments. If you have any, thoughts about the radio play, or maybe thoughts for anything I could do, like if I ever decide to bring this back for a second one. So yeah, and I hope you
Yay.
enjoyed it as well.
Yay. We did.
Yay! Clapping sound.
Yay, she has to clap.
Fact. It's Goofle Hangouts canon now.
It is. Okay, before we go, Rick, promo next week.
All right.
Well, you know something, G.
Yeah, don't spoil episode 4.
Is we gonna run into a Hulk Hogan creature, kind of like the way Mr. T made the Unflammable Mohawks?
Let's just say that let's look at this April here. Signs look good.
Nice.
We'll get to that. Don't worry. I have a feeling you and Mo will like it.
Oh boy, it's gonna be good.
But yeah, starting next week, for the next 8 weeks, it is my turn for an RPG. So this one is called Ruin Runners instead of.
Spoiler alert! It'll be the
I
best.
was gonna ask you why there's 2 R's in it, because I'm like, is it Rick Roll?
Yes. No, there's actual words that. Anyway, yes, it's called Ruin Runners instead of running a dungeon. You're running ruins. It's a D&D like kind of thing. So, everyone's gonna have a character and different race, different classes, and they gotta get hired to go do some jobs for people. It's kind of a less overarching story, more like a 90s syndicated show almost, where like each episode's kind of contained. But yeah, I have some really interesting
Happened to
ideas for it.
predictability?
I hope they pan out. We will see. It might be a train wreck. It might be decent. So
Starring,
It's you, Rick. It'll be awesome.
starring
we'll see.
Cardan Falpel.
Okay then.
That's my character.
Yes.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. So we will find out next week what crazy characters we have. So anyway, I hope everyone tunes in for that. We get some good old-fashioned pen and paper like RP going. So yeah, look forward to that. I am. I know it should be interesting.
I am looking forward to it, Rick.
As am I.
Yay! Yeah, it's gonna. We'll have some. We'll see.
feel like
We'll
I-
see if we can't make some, fun stuff happen. I'll put it that way.
I feel like I need to borrow a D20.
Oh, I already got
Except you
there.
wouldn't need it. I would need it.
I
Nice.
feel like one of mine.
Oh,
Nice.
she wasn't. She didn't mean like the shirts. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Has anyone seen that shirt with the? Anyway. All right. So yeah, it's yeah, starts next week. I don't know what else to say about it other
You
than
should
tune
check it
in,
out.
see the magic.
Pew's was called Scores No More. You should have been a dick and named yours Scores again.
Scores +1.
The Scores return.
Yeah. Oh, Price is Right. I'll just add $1.
Yes. We're gonna score tonight. We're gonna bowl tonight. Grease 2.
Ah.
Thank you.
Starts with P and it rhymes with T. That's spelled trouble. Right here in River City. That's all I got. I'm sorry.
In a gangster paradise.
And
Too many cocks, too many cocks.